Welcome back, action movie fans. Today we have an exclusive treat for you as we reveal the first look at one of the most anticipated sequels in the legendary Rambo franchise, Rambo 6: New Blood. Join us as we dive into this high-octane world. Let's get started. The Rambo series has captivated audiences with its high-octane action and iconic character since its debut in 1982. Now, we may be seeing the return of John Rambo in Rambo 6: New Blood, as Sylvester Stallone provides fans with an upbeat update on the status of the Rambo Prequel film in development, stating that he believes the film will finally happen. Sylvester Stallone provides an upbeat update on the progress of a Rambo Prequel. The legendary actor, writer, director's career has spanned 5 decades and shows no sign of slowing down. His most recent appearance will be for a reality TV show with his family. He has recently been keeping busy with projects such as Amazon Prime's superhero drama Samaritan and playing Ravager in James Gunn's critically acclaimed Guardians of the Galaxy. Beginning with 1982's First Blood, Stallone elevated the John Rambo character to the ranks of his most iconic characters, joining the ranks of his immortal performance as Rocky Balboa. For 40 years, the hardened Vietnam vet has faced everything from Soviet Russians in Rambo First Blood Part 2 and Rambo III to a Mexican cartel in Rambo Last Blood. While these sequels have their fans, the far-fetched concepts are a far cry from the grounded drama that helped make the original First Blood such a beloved film in the pantheon of 80s action cinema. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Stallone stated to fans that he is still hopeful about making a prequel based on the life of John Rambo. The actor, on the other hand, appears to be unsure of the prequel's direction. Stallone said, "I think it's going to happen. I wanted to do it like a Ken Burns documentary on Vietnam, where you drop young Rambo in there, and he's this outgoing guy, a football captain, and then you see why he becomes Rambo. But what they want to do is tell a modern-day story where I pass the torch. That's getting close." What the Rambo prequel could add to the character. Rambo has frequently been a solitary and silent character, with only hints of his true vulnerability appearing in moments ranging from the heartbreaking final scene in First Blood to the first act of the most recent entry, Rambo Last Blood. While Stallone's ideas of presenting a young Rambo as an outgoing football captain may shock longtime fans, that approach may be just what the prequel needs to add more depth to an often one-note character. Furthermore, seeing Rambo as a young soldier and how he develops a relationship with a young Colonel Troutman, his mentor throughout the first 3 films, could make for some compelling drama. While Rambo Last Blood was a moderate box office success in 2019, many critics and fans were dissatisfied with the nihilism and brutality that persisted in that previous film. With a ridiculous amount of gore and a rather regressive political slant, perhaps a more character-driven prequel, as Stallone suggests, could put the heart back into the series that has been missing since the earlier Rambo entries. Whatever approach is taken, fans should be excited to learn that the story of John Rambo appears to be far from over and that Stallone himself will play a role in his return. If Rambo 6 is made, the only way to save the series is to follow in Rocky's footsteps and stop focusing on Sylvester Stallone. The Rambo series hasn't had much success recently, and the only way for Rambo 6 to succeed is to follow in the footsteps of Rocky and forget about Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone's most well-known franchises are these two. While 2015's Creed made the wise decision to cast Stallone in a supporting role, 2019's Rambo Last Blood made the mistake of keeping the 76-year-old actor in the lead. The first Rambo film, First Blood, follows Vietnam veteran John Rambo, who is forced to battle the police force of a small town after returning home. While it was originally intended to be a standalone film, the Rambo series has grown to include 5 films, none of which feel necessary. The most recent film, Rambo Last Blood, was a critical and commercial failure, demonstrating that the franchise has truly lost its way. It is, however, not irreversible. If Rambo 6 is made, all they have to do is follow Rocky's footsteps. Creed and Creed II are the most recent entries in the Rocky series, and instead of focusing on Rocky Balboa's boxing career, they follow Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, as he is trained by Rocky. The Creed films have demonstrated that focusing on younger talent and making Stallone a supporting character is the best way to go, as the new series has received critical acclaim not seen in the Rocky franchise in years. While Sly remains a fantastic actor, he is simply too old to star in an action film, as Stallone's recent superhero film Samaritan demonstrated. The best way to do Rambo 6 would be to focus on a younger relative of another character in the franchise. Stallone can still be involved, but he shouldn't be the main character. One possibility would be to focus on a relative of Colonel Troutman, a character who has served as a father figure to Rambo since the first film. The series could be returned to its roots by telling the story of a soldier suffering from PTSD, and Rambo could be the one to help them. Rambo 6 would be following in the footsteps of Creed, potentially bringing the series back to life after all these years. Will Rambo 6 take place? Rambo 5 was released in 2019, so there is still plenty of time for Rambo 6 to happen. A continuation of the series, on the other hand, is more likely to take on a different format. A Rambo TV series has been in the works since 2013, and a November 2021 update revealed that it was in active development, indicating that it is moving forward despite the failure of Last Blood. However, the fate of a film is still unknown. Stallone has said that Rambo 6 is or is not happening at various points, leaving many fans and fans of the franchise in the dark about the franchise's future. Stallone has floated the idea of a Rambo prequel similar to his idea for the rumored Rocky prequel. The Rambo series will undoubtedly continue, but not with a mainline Rambo 6. The franchise's future will most likely consist of prequels and TV shows, which is a good thing because Last Blood clearly shows that the interest in mainline films has dwindled. Rambo appears to be learning from Rocky and eventually shifting his focus away from Sylvester Stallone. Finally, let's talk about the fans' expectations. Rambo has become an iconic character in the action genre, and fans are looking forward to another adrenaline-fueled adventure. The previous film's legacy has set a high bar, and audiences around the world are eager to see how Rambo 6 New Blood continues this thrilling saga. The buzz surrounding Rambo 6 New Blood is palpable, with everything from fan theories to speculations on the plot and character dynamics. Fans are eagerly discussing their expectations for intense action sequences, thought-provoking themes, and a satisfying conclusion to Rambo's journey. Social media platforms are buzzing with fan art, fan theories, and debates about the franchise's future. The passion and dedication of the Rambo fanbase are truly remarkable, and it's clear that Rambo 6 New Blood has already captured their imagination. Before we go, let us pause to reflect on the Rambo series' lasting legacy. Over the years, these films have not only entertained audiences, but have also shed light on important topics, such as the struggles of war veterans and the effects of violence. Rambo has come to represent strength, resilience, and justice. The character's transformation from a troubled veteran to a powerful force for good has captivated millions of viewers around the world, making him a pop culture icon. That brings us to the end of our Rambo 6 New Blood video. Subscribe and press the notification bell to stay up to date on any new information and exciting developments.